Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Fred Hornaday from Bamboo Batu, reporting once again from an undisclosed location. Today I'm in the city center. It's not that important what city we're in. The important thing is we're surrounded by bamboo. And if you love bamboo, check out bamboobatu.com. Tons of free info, got lots of videos here on YouTube. And all your bamboo questions will be answered. Long-time viewers will recognize behind me one of my favorite plants. It's bamboo. Actually, serious viewers will recognize it as none other than Phyllostachys aurea, golden bamboo. It's especially common. It grows very easily, requires little or no maintenance, and it spreads vigorously. And so there's a whole lot of it growing here. And while we're here in the city center, I think there's no better place than this for discussing an urban legend. There's a lot of great urban legends out there. And some of them relate to bamboo. There's a lot of misinformation about bamboo also. If you check out the local internet, you'll find plenty of misinformation, which is why I recommend checking out my website. But seriously, there's a lot of talk about sustainability, and bamboo is often found in the same sentence with the word sustainability because of bamboo's growth habit. It does grow quickly and vigorously. And as you can see behind me, it's taken off like crazy. If you look down below, you'll see the roots are spreading pretty quickly. It's a super fast growing plant. It's super renewable. If you were to cut all this out, you'd come back 6 months later and it would all be growing back. It's super fast growing, and so it is reputed to be the most sustainable plant on earth. But is bamboo truly sustainable? It's a very good question. I'm glad I asked. The truth is, the plant itself is not really the determining factor in the sustainability. It's more about how you grow the plant. It's what goes into it. It's how it's maintained. It's the strategy that's used in managing your bamboo. And there are ways to grow and harvest and maintain bamboo that are completely unsustainable. Even though bamboo itself is considered very sustainable, there are ways to reduce that sustainability by over-harvesting, harvesting at the wrong time, harvesting the wrong age culms. Species like this, Phyllostachys aurea, is kind of indestructible. You could get pretty reckless and cavalier about your harvesting methodologies, and it's going to be growing back as long as it gets some amount of water and some amount of sunshine, which there's plenty of here. Well, here they have irrigation. I'm also like in the middle of the park where I've seen at least 2 or 3 kids walk in there because there's not a public bathroom here in the park, so the bamboo has kind of become a common place to sneak into. And it's working out well. As you can see, the bamboo is lush. But my point is, it's not the plant, it's the person. Or as my friend Daniel would say, it's not the person, it's the place. But he had a different message. But Daniel, I hope you're listening. If you're looking for some good sauerkraut in South Carolina, check out Daniel's sauerkraut. He is a living legend when it comes to fermented foods. Speaking of legends, but he's the real deal. But my point is, it's not so much the plant itself, but it needs to be maintained a certain way. And if bamboo is maintained a certain way, if we're talking about commercial bamboo, timber bamboo that you're making building products, construction materials and things like that from on a commercial, industrial, economic scale, then the harvesting methods and strategies really need to be refined so that you're harvesting the right age culms at the right times, keeping the clumps healthy so they keep generating high quality poles year after year after year. Because if you're not careful with a species like Dendrocalamus asper, for example, which is the more commonly grown for commercial purposes, as opposed to this stuff, which is just great for ornamental, like in parks and gardens and things like that. It's great. But if you want some commercial species, you're talking about these big tropical clumpers, and it's really important to maintain the health of the clump. And in order to do that, the culms have to be harvested at the right time and the right schedule, and the clumps need to be maintained to get that maximum level of sustainability and renewability out of your bamboo. So to answer my question, is bamboo sustainable? Yes and no. It's complicated. And that's actually my answer for most things. Yeah, it's complicated because I don't see the world in black and white. I see a lot of gradations. So if you're looking for more nuance, stay tuned. Next week we'll have more gray areas and points of contention and things to talk about. If you have comments down below, please share them. I mean, if you have something to share, please put it in the comments. You know what I mean? Click the like button, subscribe, tell your friends, and make Bambi Batu your new favorite. Thanks for watching. See you next time. And whatever you do, keep it sustainable.